Hey guys, so I recently made a video about how my deliveries from the Mortal Realms subscription were delayed. The first 2 deliveries I got literally within the time frames that they said they would send everything, and then when it came to the 3rd delivery that I was waiting for, so issue 8, 9, 10, 11. It just didn't come within the time frame. And then I contacted them. It was essentially like an extra 30 odd days late by the time it got here. So I was really frustrated about that, and I posted a video when I got it explaining why I haven't been uploading anything, amongst doing other things with work and all that. I just decided I wasn't going to sit and make another video about it complaining when I didn't have anything. So when it all came, I thought I'll sit down, we'll unbox them all, have a look at it, and then we'll continue. So, if you haven't seen that, I discussed all that in the previous one, and we had a quick look at what came in each of the issues. So I've already opened them up. One thing I did talk about was the binder, and we got the binder, and I've started putting in all the things here. I've got the covers all at the front, and I've started sorting it all out into the sections, so splitting up the magazines and getting it all sorted there. So I'm actually really excited to be able to essentially get more of that done, because it opens up a lot more opportunity for the process when it comes to reading them. Because one thing that I have found is I was a little bit frustrated with trying to sit down and read. Not frustrated, that's not the right word. I was a little bit put off sitting and reading them when I wanted to sort of learn a little bit more about the history of the Mortal Realms. So now that I've actually split it up into a more logical order, I am really excited to sit and read that. I'm just getting set up here so we can get some close-ups of different things as we go. I should have set that up beforehand, but, you know. But in issue 8, we have these ballistas here, which is pretty cool. So these come with the clipping peg bases. There's 3 figures. There's 2 people and a ballista. And oh yeah, look at the magazine cover there. So you got that one there, and this is the sprue there. Cool thing is, I guess we get to go through and we get to start looking at, I guess, different types of items that we can use in the Mortal Realms. Because when it comes to the figures, these are obviously stationary figures or things that you would move around using other characters. But we're going to go through the build here. So it says clipping the sprues. We've got the pieces here, lay them out after clipped. Easy assemble. I still put a little bit of glue on. Careful clipping for fragile parts. So it's got a picture of the pauldrons and a hand, which is different, and we have to glue some parts together here, so it's kind of a combination. And then we've got the ballista as well over here. We're going to go through. Now the cool thing, I did talk a little bit about this in the previous video, but we've got guides here for base painting, shades, and layer painting, plus adding our Cantor blue into it, because we did get the Cantor blue, which is here for this as well. So we will be going through that at some point as we do it, but we're going to be doing a whole lot of painting, shading, dry brushing, then we're going back over with the white, the Corax white, and then we're adding on the Cantor blue. So there's now 5 different stages, and here's a bit of a look. We kind of get that sort of appeal to these figures here, and then we've got a new mission up the back, which is unleash the artillery, and the details there, and obviously the back there that shows us what's coming up later on. So I'm actually really excited to see kind of where we go from here. And and of course these pull out, which I'll be sorting out as I go. I'm kind of going to be doing something a little bit different here. I'm taking off the first half of the magazine because I don't need that anymore, because we're focusing on the build. Makes it easier to have it here. Previously, as we were building, I was having it split open and was trying to work through it there, and they're designed to pull apart because you put them in the binder. So I was finding I was just struggling to get through some of it, but we're gonna build these here nice and quickly, so I hope you enjoy. Alright, so I've just finished putting together this lot. This is going to focus for me, that would be nice. There we go. Yeah, so the two people there and the ballista. It's going to be a little bit odd how I film the next few videos. What I'm actually going to do, because I've got school holidays coming up, so I get a nice break from work. Beautiful thing about being a teacher. I'm going to record the building of the models for the next few episodes before I paint the current ones. So normally I would go out and I would do a base coat with the spray paint, the primer, and then I would come back and finish things all in the 1 week with the same pieces. But the problem with that is I've only got 3 things here and I'm going to be priming them. I have this sprue to go through, which is another 5 guys. I've got this wraith, and I also have some structure, some building in there. And if I don't prime those all together, I'm probably going to end up wasting some paint that could be going to use here, just because I'd be spraying and then like trying to empty out the can a bit, because it's essentially going to be a bit messy. So yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of an odd recording compared to my normal, where I actually go out and record the next few building things, then come back and paint them. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, it's been like not 2 months, it's been 6-ish weeks since I've actually done anything to do with the modelling. So we'll definitely be coming back and working on this and getting back into it. But with the holidays, especially coming up to Christmas, I'm going to have some extra time just to be able to kill, which is going to be nice. So I'll be able to actually paint a lot more stuff. But until then, yeah, I'm going to be jump cutting to the painting. So it's going to be odd. It's going to be quite a few days later before I actually am filming the next part of this video. So, be interesting to see what's happening. But I've at least finished these 3 models. I'm quite happy with them. The only one that I did have a little bit of difficulty kind of getting to sit properly was this ballista. It wanted to keep separating when I was gluing it down. So I tried to, because the plastic glue melted a little bit, I put a little bit on the inside, and you could probably see I put a little bit on the outside again, just to kind of get that seam. Because I wanted, the back of it wanted to just split open a little bit like that. So that was frustrating, but hey, we've managed to get it together now. I'm really looking forward to getting to issue 10 with this Banshee Wraith character here. It's got a different base. It's got a square base. It's tiny. It's very flowy. And it's going to have some interesting colours. So I'm looking forward to painting that one. And I'm looking forward to going back and adding the other colours to previous models. And working on those. I'll probably be painting the previous Stormhost Eternals separately. Not with the previous lot that I've already done. So I probably won't have them on screen. I'll probably be doing that during the week, in between me filming these other bits and pieces while I kind of get set up. So hopefully at the end of this video you might actually be able to see some finished models of the other ones as well. Not finished, next step, the Cantor Blue. Anyway, we'll jump cut now. So literally in between filming my videos, had the end of school, end of work for the year that I was going through, and now been sitting down and actually making some progress on the painting and all that. I had my next delivery arrive. So I did complain about the delay on that first one. I have a feeling it was just to do with like, COVID related stuff, because I've got my next one and that came much earlier, so I'm actually really happy about that. But the good thing about the next delivery is it's come with 3 new brushes. So as I start to wear out the brushes that I already own, and then we'll open these and be able to paint with those. I just realised I need to cover. I don't really need to put this plastic around the brushes, but I do. Probably damage them more anyway. But this video has taken a lot longer than I wanted it to. I actually painted these guys up, did all the dry brushing and then all the oil, and then I didn't like it, so I painted them again with the Retributor armor. You can probably see, I don't know how well, but the goldy color on this set is lighter than the goldy color on this set. That's because I painted these guys again and put more oil over the top. So they're a little bit different. Gonna dry brush these now. You won't see all of the stuff in the video because this has literally been probably 2 weeks of me just painting these guys because I'm not happy with them and I don't want to progress to the next issue until I've done that. So I'm actually recording 2 videos still. Once I've finished these guys, I'll then post everything, but we'll see how we go. I'm gonna get back to these. Alright, so I've just finished one coat of the Cantor Blue over the 2 people from the issue 8 of Mortal Realms. It's very, very fine. It's just like a little bit of detail on the shoulder pads and around their cloaks. These 2 actually have a lot less blue on them than the other figures that we've got so far. But in saying that, you can see there's just the bits of blue on them as we go around, and the white on the cloaks, and then we've got our little ballista thing that just stays as like a complete ballista. That is all I'm going to be doing in this video because this has been like a 2-week process of me getting into this. I have painted these guys here, so that's these guys are done. I've got the 5 left from the next issue because I was doing them simultaneously. So I'm going to paint these guys up, and then I've got 6 more issues to go through, so I'm actually really excited. These holidays I've actually got a fair amount to do. And after I've coloured all these dudes in, I'm going to go back and just put little bits of details where I've accidentally gone over the lines and all that with the paint and kind of just touch it up a little bit. There's a few bits and pieces here and there where I've done that. One thing that I am regretting now, I've glued all these guys to the bases and I can't take them off to get underneath the cloaks, and I really, really wish I didn't do that. But now I know for future, don't glue them to the base, paint them first, then glue them. I don't know why I was sticking them all to the bases the way I was, but for most of them it was fine. These ones that I've got now, getting it under the cloaks is a little bit harder just with the way they're positioned. The normal lot, they're fine, they're easy to get in and paint. But yeah, I'll do a second coat on these later on, touch them up, get the blue a little bit deeper, but that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a long process for me, and it's only going to get longer because we've got things like buildings and that coming now. But yeah, have a great day, guys, and I'll catch you next time.